to see Chris kind of get up
Yeah.
to Schneid.
No, it's one of those that, pitching wise, they got him a couple times, but as far as battling and getting through it, he was up in the pitch count and everything like that. But he was just battling. I think that's part of. They did get him a couple times, but after that, it's he's battling.
Phegley, along with some big hits, seems to have pretty consistent good at bats up there.
Yeah, no, I mean he does a good job. I mean it was one of those that's a big hit. I mean it kind of get us over the Schneid, especially with Chris. Kind of what's happened when he pitches lately. It's just one of those. His offense doesn't seem to get it done for him. And today they got enough to make it stand up. And then bullpen did a nice job. Matty, Lindstrom, and Thornton come in, and then Reeder.
Did Sale's stuff look a little down to you at all?
No. I actually thought he was probably overthrowing a lot today. He was getting geared up and throwing hard. I think that was it's almost like you want to slow him down a little bit.
Alexei day to day?
Yeah, it was a cramp. It wasn't earlier. I think the inning before running down the line, I asked him if it was hamstring. It was more of a cramp. So he doesn't have enough fat on his body. So I was going to give him some of mine. But
what was your take on the pitch by Sale to Fielder and the pitch behind Alexei?
No, I think Sailor just it's just frustration overthrows it, and then and then you see what happens, and then it turns into a mess.
Look at you and your coaching staff made sure that they weren't going to get close to Sale out there.
Nobody's going to get close to Chris. So it was one or Alexei. I think he was he's just mad, but you just deal with it and keep moving.
A little bit more about your catcher, man. 3 homers and three homers and 5 hits.
Yeah, again, it's we know he can play. I mean, that's why he was called up here. So it's not like he didn't earn his way up here. And then he's a good player, and he'll keep getting shots.
Were you equally as impressed the way he worked with Chris? It seemed like there was.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a nice guy to work with. So I think it's one of those that, like I said earlier, is like getting the keys to a nice car. It's kind of fun to have out there and be able to call some pitches that it's going to be very difficult to hit off the guy. So, but it worked well. I think it was one of those. He was using all his pitches, and I'm sure he had a good time.
The way things are going coming into this series, what's it say to take 2 of 3 in your first look at these guys?
I don't even know these guys anymore. They scored for Sale today, so you just keep going. I mean, I think it's a good feeling that as low as it's been, you can have a series like this and battle a really good team. I mean, that lineup wise, the way Q and even Axe battle and then Sale, this is as good a lineup as anybody in the league.